Oh my gosh,
Fundamentals.
we would be the bad boys of Little League. I'm telling you now, we would beat the tar out of the other team.
I'm just gonna go out and say it. Joey Chestnut has to be on the pub.
Has to be.
Pub more. I mean,
Has to be.
Dramatic, man. That was a journey.
First time on air. Anything to say to Luan here to get him back?
Look, bro, there are stories I could tell people about Lawan, but we'll keep those right here. I'm gonna let him live.
So smart, and my team is so dumb. My coach he looks dumb. He's a big baby. This
Dude,
man,
those graphics.
Rip-
Episode 187 Pub Sports Talk. It's Super Bowl week. Of course, it's 187. The stars are aligning. 87. Travis Kelce, Chiefs. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna figure out who we're taking here. With me, Doctor Preacher Man Fitzsimmons. I don't know why I threw Doctor in there. I don't know why.
It's
but I did
just
it.
think of Tim.
Think of Tim.
Spirit of Tim.
Yeah, he's with me. He's channeling us. Wearing the
I
UNC shirt.
am not a doctor.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And then big Devontae Keith in the building, which
What's happening?
you might be closer to doctor than me and Fitz there. But
Man, just working besides him. That's all it is.
yeah, there you go. There you go. I love it. I love it. Well, hey man, this is gonna be a good episode. As I said, Super Bowl week, and as it is, we got a little trivia. We got top 6 quarterback performances in the Super Bowl. So, this might be easy if you know your Super Bowl logos, you know your Roman numerals, if you can remember that.
Yeah.
I was going to put helmets. I was like, that's way too easy.
That
Yeah.
is too
So,
easy.
here we go. We got 1 through 6. I believe Fitz took the win last week. He's been on a hot streak, I think. So, Fitz, I'll let you go. If you want to go first, or you want to defer.
Yeah, I'll go first. Let me go. I'm gonna try not to look at the Super Bowl. Like not the I'm
My
gonna
man
try
knows
to
it too
look
much.
at the numbers. I'm gonna try like it. I mean, because like obviously like number 1's a little more recent. Like I can already tell the L makes.
Oh, you can tell. Yeah, the L.
But
and
like,
also
so
the
I'm
design
trying.
of them.
Yeah, so I'm trying to like just look at the numbers and see. These are the best. Say this again.
These are the top Super Bowl quarterback performances.
Okay. Man, the 6 touchdowns stands out. Like who threw
Yeah, 6 tutties.
touchdowns? I'll take a stab at that one. I want to say Terry Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw for Super Bowl XXIV. You're wrong.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the recent one with the number 1. Is that Patrick Mahomes?
It is not. Man, you guys are off to a cold start here.
Yeah. I'm still not trying to do I'm not trying to cheat. I'm just trying to look at the stats and know if they're old or not old. 6 touchdowns. Joe Montana.
Oh, man. Fitz, you were hitting all around this thing.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay.
All right, so let me try. Is the 6 touchdowns Steve Young?
Steve Young, yes, sir.
No.
24 for
Dang.
36, 325 yards, 6 tutties against the Chargers. Steve Young led the 49ers in 1995.
See, I was thinking 80s. I thought that was a very 80s.
Oh well, you know
logo.
what? That helps. So
But don't do the no, you can't. I'm trying not to cheat. I'm trying to
one.
I'm just
31
trying to
was 1995, so you just go backwards.
well,
Yeah,
now
maybe I
it's-
should have
actually no that's
Ah.
oh man. Oh man. All right. Well now I'm cheating. Now okay, 5 is
Oh, my fault. Gee.
Super Bowl 5, that's 22. Or number 5, Super Bowl 22. Let's see, I don't know. That's such a weird stat line. I don't like this at all.
I stomped the boys right here.
Oh man. You know what? I think I know number 1. But is that really the best Super Bowl? ever?
This was no,
No, don't tell me the teams. I know.
I'm not gonna tell you teams. Yeah. This
Um,
is not my personal list. I found about 4 articles and I averaged them out there.
Okay. I think that's Tom Brady, number 1.
Number 1 is Tom Brady.
Of course.
You know, it was 43 for 62, 466 yards, 2 tutties, 1 interception, I believe. It was against
the Rams.
The Falcons.
the Falcons.
Yeah.
Sorry, Devontae.
Heck.
Sorry, brother.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh my God. Oh, but you know what?
34-28.
You know what's crazy? That it was he only. Oh my God, it just made me mad all over again. Damn, cuz. Shit.
So we got 1 and 4 out the way.
All right, 29. So that is 24. Boom, boom, boom. Go back. That's 4 years. I wasn't born yet. All right. All right, let me try my hand at number 2 then. 5 touchdowns, 297 yards. Let me think. Was that the Broncos?
It was not. No Elway.
I do think Bradshaw's on this list. I think number 3 is Terry Bradshaw.
Number 3, Super Bowl XII. Terry Bradshaw led the Steelers 35-31 over the Dallas Cowboys, 17 of 30, 318 yards, 4 tutties, 1 interception.
Oh, well, hold on. All right. So that has to be, if that's 29, that's 24. That was 5 years ago.
I'm getting like Sunny in Philadelphia with like the board,
Yeah,
like, the conspiracy theory.
yeah.
This is Devontae
all
right now.
So it's, that's the Cowboys. So, not Elway. Is that Aikman?
Which one are you looking at?
Number 2.
Number 2 is not Aikman.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we got
number
1,
2 is
3, and
not.
4.
That's not Troy. That was gonna be my guess too.
No, it's not Troy.
It's not Troy Aikman.
Man, I thought you guys might like eat this thing up after you saw the Super Bowl logos, but I'm glad you guys are
Mm-hmm.
you're struggling here. I like it. I've stumped you.
Well, hold on. Number 5, I think that's Montana.
Number 5, 22 out of 25 yards. You're gonna be disappointed. It's not Montana.
But it's like real close.
Real close. All right. I'm gonna try. Is number 6 Joe Flacco?
Number 6 is not Joe Flacco.
Well, yeah.
I think number 6 is Tom Brady.
It is Tom Brady. Super Bowl XLIX.
That was
when they
against
beat
the Seahawks.
Legion of Boom. 37 of 50,
Yeah.
328 yards, 4 tutties. He did have 2 interceptions, but led the comeback.
Yeah, this is an absurd list, by the way. I'm not gonna.
I averaged like 3 to list. As I said, this was the top 6 average.
So this is we have 2 and 5 left.
Yeah, we got 2 and 5. Yep.
Okay. All right. 22.
They're both really close too. They're 2 years apart.
Yep.
Who was good?
Is it the same person? Can we get that hint?
It is not the same person.
Okay.
It's,
Okay.
I don't think it could be.
Both came from the NFC, though.
All right.
And it's
Oh.
not Joe Montana. That's wild. That's crazy to me.
No.
Like both from the NFC and not Joe Montana. That's insane.
All right.
Wait, you talking about number 5?
Wait, I guess that's right. I only guessed sorry. One of those could be
Shoot. Let me just go down the list.
because I did
What I
guess
knew
one
about
of
the
those.
80s. Is number 5, so that'd be the late 80s. Is number 5 Doug Williams?
Oh, it's not.
Is number 2 Joe Montana?
Number 2, Joe Montana.
Golly,
22
I
of 29
knew.
yards.
I was like, I knew one of those had to be.
297 yards, 5 tutties. It's when they beat Elway and the Broncos 55-10.
Oh, dang.
Dumped.
Okay.
Jeez.
That leaves number 5 left. 22 of 25, 268 yards, 3 tutties. Super Bowl XXII. 22.
Well, shit. Is that one John Elway?
It's not.
Okay.
No, Elway didn't win till the late
The
90s.
90s, yeah.
Helicopter Joe.
And
You guys want another hint?
if it's Doug Williams, I think you should give it to Vontae.
It's not Doug.
Yeah,
It's
he's
not Doug Williams. That was a great pull. I forgot about that.
Broncos were in the Super Bowl. They were on the losing side, though.
They lost to. Gosh, it's gonna be if this is like Phil Simms, that's gonna be so sad. Is it Phil Simms?
It's Phil Simms.
That is so stupid.
Oh my
that is horrid. This is a
Yeah.
horrid list.
This is performances. He threw for 3 tutties.
It's
He was
terrible.
perfect in the second half.
Where's
Diced up the
Aaron
Broncos defense.
Rodgers?
Phil Simms, bro.
Where's Aaron Rodgers? Dicing up the Steelers defense.
He didn't crack the top 10.
Wow.
And
Gosh.
2 of the lists he was 14. Another list he was 16.
I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't make the list. I got him somewhere and I just pulled him together.
Yeah, that's absurd.
Sorry, Fitz. Good job, boys. Good job. I'm glad it stumped you a little bit longer than I thought. I thought you guys were going to speed through that sucker. All right. Before we talk about Super Bowl, let's talk about NBA. And Devontae, you brought this topic up, the NBA 65 game rule, where you have to play 65 games in order to be eligible to receive these major awards like MVP and that type of stuff, Defensive Player of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year. Joel Embiid's kind of the people we talk about, where he seems like he's going to be the clear-cut MVP, but now he's got knee surgery. He's going to be out at least 4 weeks, probably longer. We're talking maybe playoffs he's coming back, which obviously he's going to miss that 65-game active streak. So, I mean, how do you guys feel about that? Like, I kind of like that, yeah, you have to show up and play at least 65 games. And it sucks for, like, shitty injuries like Joel Embiid, but I like the rule here. Devontae, you want to take it?
Yeah, I know the only reason I thought about it was because of Joel Embiid, and I don't know exactly how many games he's gonna be out, which that was really shitty luck because this man was playing. Apparently, he was playing hurt when he wasn't supposed to because of peer pressure. But then, like even now, so I think there's the good part about that rule. One of my boys was talking about, a lot of times the Lakers will play in Charlotte with the Hornets. And he was talking about like his granny bought tickets to see the game and Bron would be in like street clothes. So I'm like, I think this is probably better for the NBA on the business end because people buy tickets to pay their ungodly salaries. So it's like, show a little something. But on the other end, like, they put asterisks on awards before. Like, I feel like Zion's, I think Zion got something, or he was in the running for something. But I don't know. I agree with it. And I feel like it's only, I don't think, like, when we first started watching basketball, we would never think this would be a thing. Like, you have to play this many games to win this award. It was just like a given. But now with quote unquote load management and stuff, I guess because people are adding games, but I figured that whole rule there was a rule where like they can't sit 2 or more stars or something like that. But I swear I've been seeing a couple teams do that. Like apparently Luka was on the not injured reserve, but like he was on the injury list for a nose injury. And I'm like, all right, bro, come on now. They're playing with parlays. That's all it is.
Yeah, there you go. Hamilton's role is great, man. He said, I wore that Batman mask all those years. You talking about nose injury. Fitz, how you feel about it?
I don't know. I'm torn. I was just kind of reading what, I saw Charles Barkley kind of doubled down and said, I thought it should have been 70 games, I don't know. It does feel NBA is a little bit like baseball in the sense that the season is really long. Once you get past the All-Star break, it starts to really get interesting. It's different though. Like I've been invested, at this point in the season, but you are watching going, all right, it's not May. It's not May though. It's not April. It's, the Timberwolves are leading and OKC is there in the West, but are they still going to be that good? Like, is it a
Right.
fluke? And so I do think it's a little bit annoying, just like the length of the NBA season. I don't know. Like, you wonder if they cut down the number of games, would it be higher stakes? Would the players play in each game? Because I kind of am. I'm like, why wouldn't you rest your starters? Why would why would you play your starters all, for 65 games or use 65 of the 82 games? Yeah, I don't know. It seems very weird. Seems like a weird rule to implement.
Yeah. No.
Weird timing too. Well, not weird timing, but it's just like I get the rule, but I feel like there's been so many ways to get around rules. Like even just getting your full check from being quote unquote hurt. There's a way to get around all this stuff. Somebody's gonna figure it out. I don't know how, but they're gonna figure it out.
Devontae, that's going to be your $1 million idea right there.
Yeah.
Well, what
You
is
can
this?
find
So
a lot.
you don't get awards. You can't be all NBA, or what the
Like,
you can't be
you're not
MVP.
eligible.
You can't
Yeah.
be. Does that include all NBA?
It might, I believe.
That'd be
think so.
crazy, especially if like all the players didn't play 65 games, and it's like your all NBA team of 2023 is like
Peyton Pritchard, first team. Like, come on now.
it's like that's
how they're
weird.
gonna find the workaround. Like, oh, we can't have that.
Austin
they probably won't
Reeves,
ever get
all
that.
NBA.
Right, like
Yeah.
somebody getting signed on the free agent, like Austin Rivers. Come on now. Yeah.
That's how you're going to change this rule. If they all agree, hey, we're going to play 64 games and that's it.
Yeah.
They've
And
agreed to
that's going to
crazy.
change the rule. Yeah. I don't know. As I said, I get it. I like it, but now you see the other side of it. Like, you can't help it. And Joel Embiid was having the best season in the league, without an argument, without a doubt, and now he's ineligible for it.
Well, see, I was
sucks.
thinking about like it's so weird. Like NFL, if you miss a couple weeks, like if you miss 2 weeks in NFL, you're out of the MVP race.
Yeah.
You might not win all pro. Like if you're a running back and you have 2 weeks off or something, or 3 weeks that you've rested, your numbers might not, you're not going to be able to be the king of the rushing king or whatever.
Exactly.
But I guess
I like it.
Yeah, but like I don't know. NBA doesn't work like that. And I think you have to like say the reality of it. It's like we care about points per game and assists per game and rebounds per game.
Yeah.
It's not like an accumulative thing. If you don't need to risk playing your superstar, it's kind of the reality of having 82 games.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you? And
Or
if
do you
you're
just check them
and
in?
if you're upset, like, oh, well, they're resting their starters, there's a part of me that thinks, well, is there a way to cut down games and figure out how to make it more meaningful?
Yeah.
College basketball is what, 20, 27, 28 games in a season?
Yeah, no more than 30.
Something like that. And that's actually not bad. I think NBA could get down to like, imagine like a 60 game season for NBA.
Mhm.
I think that'd be enough. I think that would be sufficient. I think it actually makes the games more meaningful.
It does, yeah. Because, how many times do we see teams like take a road series off? And like, we don't need it. Like, we'll relax. We'll get healthy. Yeah. Fitz, you made a good point. Maybe I'm switch my argument.
Yeah, because it sucks. Like, I went to the Timberwolves game and, Anthony Edwards was questionable. He did play, but then Tyrese Halliburton was out. But this was before the big injury. He just chose to set out because he's just kind of iffy. And it's like, this game would have been that much better if Halliburton was playing.
Yeah. 100.
So I do get it. It's like you want to see the stars.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks for the fans. Get it together. All right, let's move on to NFL here. Cliff Kingsbury, he's back in the league, boys. He's going to the Commanders. He's the offensive coordinator. It looks like all draft picks are pointing to Caleb Williams. I feel like the Commanders are all in. They've shown their hand way too early.
Mm-hmm.
They want Caleb Williams here. And remember, they got the 2 pick. they've got to give. If I'm Chicago, I want all the picks. Give me all your picks for the rest of your franchise. I want them. Like, you have all the cards in your hand. The Commanders have shown it. You really don't need a quarterback. I feel like Caleb Williams to Fields is it's a lateral move. Like, you're not really moving up here. I don't see much difference between the two cats. I hate to say it, but I don't. So this is a bad move for the Commanders this early. Kingsbury, he never really hit it off as a head coach, college or in the pros. I'm not a big fan of this move. How do you guys feel?
I don't know. I think bro's still high a little bit. Like, he was, I don't know where he was. He was just at peace. And now he's like, okay. First of all, it's also kind of interesting how he can just do that. Like, I quit, but now I want to come back. So, like, that whole, like, coaching politics, like, if you were in before, you still in. I don't know about that, but hey, to each his own. But to come back in this situation, I remember somebody was talking about how Dan Quinn can't develop a rookie quarterback because I don't think he's ever really had to, obviously, because he was only a head coach with an established quarterback. But marketing wise, if they can pull this whole Caleb Williams heist, that'll be cool. I mean, I'd be for it, have the kid from the DMV return to DC, even though they're moving the team elsewhere. You know, it's a cute thought, but I don't know. Like, I feel like it was kind of unprofessional because I remember I saw them hiring Cliff Kingsbury, and I didn't see them firing. Well, it didn't make headlines until this week. I didn't see them firing Bieniemy until like yesterday or maybe the day before. And in my mind, I felt bad because I completely forgot. Like, oh dang, I already had an OC. I don't know. It feels kind of like I wonder if he knew. Like, it just felt kind of unprofessional and kind of very head ass. So Dan Quinn already off to a shitty start.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I forgot Bieniemy was there too. And I feel like they hired Cliff and then brought Bieniemy. Like, it's kind of weird. Fitz, thoughts from you?
I don't know. Kingsbury's weird. I think of when the Cardinals were 7-0 just a couple years ago with Kyler Murray at the helm. They looked like they were just on their way. And then it all fell apart. Cardinals didn't even make the playoffs. And it is still head scratching. I just wonder how it's very weird. And at the same time, I think it's very telling for Kingsbury. It's like, I think that's the best you're going to get is that 7-0 moment. I don't think he's going to be able to replicate that. I don't think there's, but it does get interesting if you throw in, like, are they going to go after a quarterback? Now, I think Sam Howell is kind of I think he's earned that spot. So, is this a good marriage, Sam Howell and Kingsbury? I think no. I think Sam Howell needs someone better than that.
Yeah. And people will point, hey, Cliff had Mahomes, but it's like, you could give me Mahomes.
Yeah.
Well,
they got weapons. That's the thing. They got weapons in Washington.
Yeah.
I mean, that offense could be really exciting.
Yeah.
So I just, this doesn't seem like the coaching group to do it. But
it just seems weird. I'm with you.
Yeah. But they went from like Drake May to Caleb Williams because I thought it would have been. I mean, they had a first round quarterback, and to have another first round, it's almost like when the Falcons. Well, they weren't first rounders, but to have have a first round quarterback and then have one now is kind of wild because it's like, dang, you're already giving up on me. Which you are who I thought you were. Eat that L and keep it moving. How do we grow from this?
I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. Jesse Kovacs, he wants to know, given what Caleb was asking from teams that draft him, which I don't know if that's 100% true or not. I'm sure there is some truth, like some partial ownership, maybe down the road. That's ballsy as shit. If a guy who's not even drafted yet wants, like, hey, I want full ownership. Like, that's, I don't know. I don't see 100% truth in that, but who knows? Is he worth the squeeze given Sam Howell is still so young? I'm not sold on Caleb Williams. I'm not sold on Sam Howell. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm worried Sam Howell's becoming my next Danny Dimes. I'm all in on Sam Howell. I think he's great. I think he just needs the right coach.
Yeah.
But granted, I said this about Daniel Jones way back when, and I hopped off that train. Took a long time to hop off that train, but
maybe they send him to Chicago and send Justin to the Falcons, how they're supposed to. Or something crazy like that. I don't know. Some like 3-team trade like they do in the NBA.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't see Caleb Williams worth it. I don't see Sam Howell worth it. But you have. I think Caleb Williams will cost you more in the long run than what Sam Howell will. So I think you hold on to Sam. But
yeah, I think they should trade their pick. This would be a great team to try to trade their pick.
But I don't. I feel like they're all in on Caleb after this hire. You know, I don't know.
That would be devastating. Devastating.
They're gonna turn heel and get somebody random, like they're gonna get Jordan Travis or something.
Yeah.
It's about the same, really, but hey,
maybe Maserati. You know, I don't. You put him next to Scary Terry. Let Sam Howell. Maybe you let him cook that way. I don't know, but
that's a.
I feel like the Commanders are going to fuck it up. They find a way, and here's their way. All right, great question, Jesse. All right, let's go ahead and talk before we go in the Super Bowl. I know we're teasing it. There was announced that Eagles are going to kick off their season in Brazil. I really like this. I think it's exciting. Brazil is one of those places. If you haven't watched a footy match or any sporting event, they get into it. Those fans are passionate. And like, yeah, Mexico City is awesome. Germany's been awesome. But I feel like this venue, it's going to pop. I feel like it's going to be a lot of electricity. It's kicking off. Obviously, the Eagles needing a rebound from this past year of disappointment. I love them going to Sao Paulo, Brazil here. I'm all in on this move.
Who are they playing?
It hasn't been named yet. Only Philly has been named that they're going to Brazil week 1.
Dang, okay. Like they got that much pool? That's crazy. I don't know. That's gonna be crazy. Like I never really imagined football in South America like that. Well, American football in South America like that.
Yeah.
I bet they're gonna be so happy because their knees gonna stay intact because they have grass. That's one thing for sure. So that helps.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's gonna be crazy. It might be dangerous a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
I'm all about it. I think it's cool. Just more. I like more global games. I want to see a game in Scotland. I think that'd be crazy.
Those people would go fuck.
But they live for their rugby though. But that would be incredible.
Philly's the perfect team to send over the tush push. That's basically rugby. Little scrum. Let's go at it, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm excited. I feel it's gonna be like a World Cup atmosphere. People, like it's gonna be awesome in Brazil. I'm pumped for this. I hope they have a really good opponent. I hope it's not like a shitty Tennessee Titans out there. Like I hope it's a good, competitive, explosive offense meeting up with this offense and defense. I hope it's good. All right, now Super Bowl storylines before we get to our picks. I just love teasing our listeners and you guys too. So there are some great storylines out there. Obviously, the first one, it's in Vegas. Roger Goodell has strictly forbid any player from entering a casino. There will be no betting on the Super Bowl. Good luck,
What's
Rod.
the point? What's
Good
the
luck.
point?
Yeah. You have partners with FanDuel and DraftKings, and you're bringing all this betting money. Now you put yourself in the heart of Sin City of gambling, and you said, you guys can't partake. Good luck policing that, Raj. Good luck.
Taylor Swift betting the over on Prize Picks and watch it. We got to figure out what's Taylor Swift's Prize Picks on this one.
Yeah. Illuminati. Mahomes and Andy Reid both chasing GOAT status here. Mahomes gets that much closer to Brady and kind of stepping on his legacy there. Andy Reid, once again, stepping on Belichick's legacy and Lombardi and, saying, hey, I might be the best coach of all time. Like this is two guys chasing that legacy, which is pretty awesome to think about as much as I hate the Chiefs. Travis and Swift, we've already kind of teased that a little bit. That's obviously going to be a huge storyline. It's been a huge storyline all season. Chiefs are wearing red. Taylor Swift's album red.
Oh gosh.
13. You got an album named 13. I'm just saying, a lot of conspiracies here.
I got a theory. You know, Taylor Swift announced an album. I got a theory that this whole Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift thing finishes by right before training camp.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, like, and then like that gives Travis Kelce like on a rampage tour or whatever. He just goes off like his prime time because he was kind of low up until like the past few games. And he just goes on a rage tour like Taylor Swift broke my heart. Blah blah blah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So just wait and see. Like she released a new album. It's over for that man. It's over with.
I'm 100% there. And also, I feel like Taylor Swift, Grammys, this is great for business. I don't see why Roger Goodell would let the Chiefs lose here. Unfinished business for the 49ers. They've been there. George Kittle said, hey, we're going to be back here. This is a chance. This is the whole team's chance to get back, get some revenge. Brock Purdy looking for that validation. He's not just a game manager. He's ready to prove Cam Newton wrong and the other haters, Mr. Irrelevant. And then Trent Williams and McCaffrey. I feel like they're chasing that last box to check off on a Hall of Fame career. Is do you got a ring? I feel like both these guys, obviously, hands down, first ballot Hall of Famers, both of them. But I feel like you get that ring, it solidifies everything you've chased for, everything you worked for in your life is to be a Super Bowl champion. So a lot of great storylines. Is there anything I missed? Anything you guys want to talk more about here?
I think just with the Trent Williams, McCaffrey, that lumps in all Deebo Samuel.
Yep.
I'm trying to think their linebacker. I always want to say Kendricks, and that's not him. That guy's in Minnesota.
Fred Warner.
Fred Warner.
Yeah, Fred Warner.
They play the exact same way.
Oh,
I always mix them up. Fred Warner. I don't know. I mean, it's cliche. Like every year I look at the Super Bowl and I'm like, which team is going to be like that legacy, like where you're looking at like GOAT status and legacy. Like I'm looking at the team that like who deserves to be like cemented in history as the Super Bowl team. And for the Chiefs, they already have that twice. They've already been cemented as one of the best. And you're right. This Super Bowl would make it like where they're like in the Joe Montana speech and the Tom Brady and like all those dynasties. But the Niners, this has been one of the best teams for probably the past, 4 years? Like even when they were with Garoppolo, just a really strong team. I think this year, this is a team that's like, man, they deserve to be cemented in NFL history. Like this is a really good team. And yeah, I don't know. I think with the Chiefs, like you take away Mahomes and Kelce, do those guys deserve to? There's no Tyreek Hill. It's not. It is a little. I don't know. Their names they don't stand out. But again, if they win, now they do. Everyone's like, oh, L'Jarius Sneed, great Super Bowl corner or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, I'm with you 100%. And as you're talking, we're thinking, looking on paper, what's the better team? It's obviously San Francisco. And I feel like, you go across the board, right? Quarterback, you give to the Chiefs. Tight end, that's a toss-up. Kelce or Kittle, like that goes back and forth to me.
Yeah, you go to Kelce, but Kittle's right there.
Yeah, you want run blocking though? I go Kittle. Like it depends on what you want. Overall, you look at wide receiver room. I'm giving it to the 49ers, obviously. Running backs, you give to McCaffrey, you give to the 49ers. O-line, probably 49ers. Defense across the board, I think it's San Francisco. I think San Francisco is the better team on paper here.
Kicker, you go Kansas City though.
Oh, he's clutch. Ice in the veins. Yeah. That's huge. Yeah. Pop stars, Chiefs. You got to go Chiefs here. So, Taylor Swift, man. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. Any other storylines before we do our picks?
I don't know, bro.
Will Usher take his shirt off?
Oh, 100%. Hammer that. That's got to be like minus 1,000 odds.
I'm gonna take the under on Usher taking his shirt off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he does it.
because I keep thinking like bro's gonna come out there in the skates again. You can't really take off your he probably could, but you can't really take off your shirt and skate at the same time. But he sings and skates, so it's like I don't know what else he can't do.
I tell you, he does Heelys now.
Mm.
Fake rain, takes a shirt off. I'm here. I think that's what happens. Hammer that. All right. Before we move on, Jesse had another great question. I kind of like it. What would be a more lopsided match? Eagles versus Brazilian men's national soccer team in American football or soccer, the other footy?
So, like, if they played each other in football or soccer, which game would be
More lopsided.
more lopsided?
I think it's
you
gotta be.
have to say soccer.
See, I think you have to say American football.
I say American football just for the footwork.
Nah, man.
I say for the footwork, like
Dude, the Eagles can't tackle anybody.
yeah.
You think they're going to tackle Neymar on a slant route?
No, I'm saying like the Brazilian, like it's more lopsided for them. Like they can beat them in soccer and football.
See, I'm saying like if they played football, it'd be very close. If they played American football, it'd be a close game. If they played soccer,
Who's
Eagles
stopping the
got a
tush
chance.
push? I'm running the tush push every play. Neymar's not his little ass. He ain't getting in there.
He might be like you, man. He play that 3 technique and just go up under the center, knock the ball out, take it to the house every time.
Maybe.
Which they said that's how to stop it. You just knock the ball.
Yeah, you got to stop at the ball.
Yeah.
Oh man, Jess, that's a good question. All right, so I feel like I'm the odd man out here. I'm thinking Eagles, American football. You guys are thinking the Brazilians keep it close, and then obviously soccer they torch them, without a doubt.
Depends who's reffing.
Ooh,
Brazilian refs, are they calling like penalties on? Yeah, they try to run the tush push and you get it flop, and they're like, "Yep, that's penalty."
red card.
Push them 10 yards back. I don't know.
I love it. Yeah, I don't. Jesse, that's a great question. All right, now let's do our pick'ems here. Just to recap, Fitz, you're up on me. You're in the lead here. You picked the right game. That's 2 points. You picked the right score. That's an additional bonus point here. All right. No pressure. Just to recap, going over scores. I'm pulling it up right now. Phone's moving a little slow. Cold in the garage. All right, Fitz, you are 9-3 overall. I'm 8-4. Keith, you're 4-8. Yeah. That's all right, Keith. You can end on a high note. You can't win, but you can end on a high note. It's not how you start. It's how you finish. Unless you start shitty. Then,
yeah.
Fitz, we're gonna let you start. You're 9-3. As I said, right team, 2 points, correct score, bonus point.
Oh man, I got a bad feeling. Like my gut tells me 27-24.
27-24.
And it's won on a Bucker kick. Kansas City.
KC, stand up.
And I hate it. I hate that that's going to happen, but I just feel like Kansas City has come out focused in each round.
Yeah.
And the Niners they've been a little flat-footed. I think that's going to get them in the end.
Man. I'm going to say 31-21. Baby, we got bad blood. I'm going Kansas City too. I hate it. Man, does it make me sick that I'm taking Kansas City here. I want San Francisco to win. I don't know, man. Do you bet against Mahomes? Like, it's tough. So 31-21 Kansas City. Keith, who do you take?
Yeah. I got all right, I'll take how many does that work? I got 35-30 Chiefs.
Chiefs.
35-30.
Man, we got a Kansas City sweep here. So I love it. San Francisco wins this thing. It's great. Great for the vibes. All right. So Fitz, if Kansas City wins and I get the correct score closer than you do, then we have a tie. So ultimate tiebreaker.
Okay.
Celebration Gatorade color.
Oh hell yeah. Last year's was purple.
It was. That was out the left field, purple.
Man, oh well, you pick. I got two in mind. How about you pick one? And if it was one of those, I can take the other.
Okay. I'm computing right now because as I was saying that idea, it was coming out. I'm gonna go. Last time Kansas City won, it was orange.
Mm-hmm.
Repeat. Give me orange again.
Cool. That was one I was between. I'm just gonna go clear.
Clear.
What the fuck?
Like
Look,
water.
Water.
Oh,
Water, glacier, cherry.
Cherry,
oh,
yeah.
okay.
Either one,
Okay.
My dog's trying to cheat right now. He's got 2 for
Nah.
1 bonus point over here.
I said
Oh,
clear.
this guy. All right,
Yeah.
Devontae, go ahead, get in on this.
I'm a shit. If it was purple last year, I'm gonna go. It's in Vegas. Is there anything? I'm gonna go with what's the yellow greenish? The yellow kind.
Yeah, yellow.
Lime.
Yeah,
Yellow.
Yeah.
I'll go
Lime.
yellow.
the OG.
Yeah. I saw it's never been red.
It never
Never
has,
been.
and I feel like
It
this is the
never
year
had
it'd be
red.
red.
Yeah, I guess no one who likes red Gatorade.
Dude,
Yeah.
when I'm sick, I love red Gatorade,
Nah, man.
but it's so thick. Like,
My
I don't
dad
want to. I don't
hated
want to drink it.
I hated
Yeah.
I hated it. I was mad because I'm like, bro, you saw Glacier Blue right there, and you still play with me. But
The Glacier Freeze hit different.
Mm.
Yeah, my dad used to get the OG yellow.
Yeah, those are good. Those
Yeah.
are good.
I don't know.
Can't go
All
wrong.
right. Before we do a random question, Mr. Samuel saying, I'm hammering the 49ers money line because I've seen a million videos at this point calling the Chiefs. Sam, I'm with you. I feel like all roads are leading to San Francisco, and I love it. I'm here for it. I also feel like all conspiracy theories are leading to Kansas City.
I don't
JFK was
listen.
assassinated
I
by
don't
the
listen to
government by
any.
Taylor Swift.
I don't
Patrick
listen to any
Mahomes.
of those. I just make my picks. That's all I know.
Also, Patrick Mahomes did another family blood sacrifice this week. Threw his dad with another third DUI here.
Yeah,
So
it's tough.
yeah.
Um,
Last time a family member got in legal trouble, Jackson Mahomes, he brought home a Super Bowl. So the dark witch evilness over there. Brittany's cooking something up. All right, random question. You guys got one?
I had last week, so someone else go.
I wonder if it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. It's your turn. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see.
I got one if you need it.
I was about to say I'm not even gonna do like most heartbreaking Super Bowl moment because we're past that right now. At least I am. So let's go.
Still hurt.
I did have a thought of best Super Bowl play because I shared today what I thought it was.
Okay. What if we did best?
Maybe, and I'm thinking not like moment, but like the best. Like you got to look at like the best play altogether.
Like James Harrison returning that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was I said I think that is undisputed the
Yeah.
best Super Bowl play of all time. I don't think I can be swayed on another play.
What if we do best Super Bowl commercial of all time? That way it's
that we remember.
yeah, we remember. Still fun, but
Yeah.
Super Bowl
do it.
theme as well.
Like it.
Okay, we'll go with that. See if I can remember what one sticks out.
Mine is
oh,
Betty
look,
White
look.
Snickers.
Oh, that's such a good one.
Which
Betty
one?
White Snickers commercial. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
the Are You Hungry campaign.
You
I
know.
think that was one of the very first
I think it
ones,
was
or
the
at
first
least
one,
one
yeah.
of the Betty White. You're playing like Betty White out there. You know.
It's not what your girlfriend said.
Yeah, she kills it. And then it's Abe Vigoda at the end.
Yeah.
He plays Tessio in The Godfather.
Yes.
Classic. That was a great ad.
Oh man, that was a good one.
The only commercial that has stuck out in my mind for like the past few years when I finally realized I should pay attention to Super Bowl commercials would have to, for whatever reason, do y'all remember the GoDaddy.com commercials like when it
gosh.
first dropped?
Oh yeah.
Like I think it was, I feel like I don't
Oh,
remember
yeah.
it like word for word, bar for bar, but I remember Danica Patrick in a courtroom and somebody got in trouble for like a domain name or something. I don't know. But we'll just go with the GoDaddy.com commercials with Danica Patrick.
Yeah. We all know why you're saying that. Big boink.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know. I don't know why I remember this, but it's one that stuck with me, and I feel like I should remember it. But it's the Budweiser frog commercial. I feel like it came out when we were
Oh,
real
yeah.
young.
Hell yeah. That was like the first one, wasn't it? Well, not the
Yeah.
first we remember, but
Yeah. That one sticks to me, man. I don't know why. And then I don't know if it was like the what's up, like making. Like,
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
if that was Super Bowl commercial or not, but that one sticks with me as well. But the frog one for sure. That one has a special place in my heart. Good. Listeners, watchers, let us know your favorite Super Bowl commercial. Let us know who you're hammering down this weekend. Pub parlay. We want to hit it real quick.
Oh man. Sorry about my pick last week. Kansas State sucks.
Well, what do we have?
But then they go beat Kansas last night. So
yeah.
College
Did
basketball.
everybody
Man, stuff.
miss it or
No, only fits. Like this is. I think this is our third week in a row where we went 2 for 3.
we're gonna hit this week? We're gonna hit this week.
You know what? 66 passing, baby. We're passing as a pub, just not as a parlay. But it's all bets. We're passing.
Hell yeah.
I'm looking at college basketball.
Still going Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep, whatever day you guys want, you just let me know.
Go Saturday. There's a lot of games on Saturday.
Okay.
Oh, shout out Clemson Fitz. They beat your Tar Heels.
Yeah, I know. It's because I
Yeah,
wore the
huh?
shirt. Every time I wear a Carolina shirt.
Oh, you should keep wearing it for real.
I didn't wear it during the Duke game. I just watched the game.
Should have worn it.
I wore it for the pub for the Duke Carolina. I just wanted to bask in the glory of the rivalry.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you're right. It is a lot of games. Prize Picks about to go crazy. What up, Prize Picks?
Also, shout out FanDuel coming in March, North Carolina.
Yes, Lord. That's gonna be a
But
problem.
I love my bookie though. I'm loving it. You never turn down your first love.
Let's see. I'm only looking at the top 25 matchups. And these are pretty good. I'll start first. I'm gonna go with Michigan State upsetting Illinois.
Ooh, Michigan State money line.
Mm-hmm.
It was a big week for Michigan State last week in all sports. You got a lot of dubs, so maybe they keep it train rolling this Saturday.
And it's at home. They got it.
Izzo. I'm gonna take the Hurricanes. They're playing New Jersey Devils in PNC. It's at home. It's not an upset, not a dog. Sometimes you just need the points on the board. That's what we're getting. Give me Hurricanes NHL Saturday.
I'm trying to find a college game that I like.
You can do it, Fitz. Believe in the heart of the cards.
What about? Yeah, let's go Xavier over Creighton.
Fitz, you did this before, man.
Bro, no, Fitz, roll with it. I was definitely thinking the same thing. We got it, man.
God.
Did I tried to call this back earlier?
Yeah, and Xavier got dog walked.
That was UConn though, and they lost by 5.
All right,
they lost by 5 to UConn way back January 10.
Like I said,
they
this
got
summer,
their asses beat Sunday by them. But I like this matchup.
Xavier, that staff believes they got a crew, man. I was up there this summer talking to them. They feel like they got a crew, so maybe this is the week to turn around. All right, Canes money line Saturday, Michigan State money line, Xavier money line. We're all Musketeer fans this weekend. Pray to God those Musketeers win. Pray to God. Hey, we'll catch you guys next week for episode 188. We'll talk about Super Bowl recap. And boys, have a hell of a weekend. Enjoy your Super Bowl. Keep it safe. Eat some good appetizers. We'll catch you later.
Peace.
See everybody.
Budweiser Clydesdales. Super Bowl classic, Jesse. I'm with you on that.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Fundamentals.
We would be the bad boys of Little League. I'm telling you now. We would beat the tar out of the other team.
I'm just gonna go out and say it.
We never got
Joey Chestnut has
Tim
to
to
be
coach
on the club.
youth league.
Has
Maybe
to
we
be.
need
I
Devontae
mean-
to coach the youth league team.
Has to be.
Dramatic, man. That was a journey.
First time on air. Anything to say to Lawan here to get him back?
Look, bro, there are stories I could tell people about Lawan, but we'll keep those right here. I'm gonna let him live.
So smart, and my team
I want
is
those
so
stories.
dumb.